Hi everyone, this is Dr. Anamta Rizvi again back with a very important lecture. Today the lecture is not on any text or poem or any work. It is for you all to talk about how to prepare for your UGC NET English Literature, your complete study plan. Okay, so guys, today we are going to talk about the strategies, the important elements you need to have a full-fledged preparation if you're aiming for JRF NET this December, UGC NET English Literature, then everybody, this is for you. Okay, in fact, this is a study plan which can be done by anyone, like, from any subject, but because it is for my English Literature students, so please have a look at it and definitely go by this. Smart preparation, hard work. When smart preparation goes hand in hand with hard work, then only you are able to achieve success, right? So let's go ahead with this. So guys, before that, let me tell you that Study IQ कोर्स ले आया है पेपर 1 पेपर 2 का इंग्लिश लिटरेचर का कोर्स अभी लॉन्च हुआ है, जहाँ पे वी विल बी डूइंग अ वेरी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव डिटेल लर्निंग इन अ वेरी सिंपल लैंग्वेज. आई एम योर टीचर, आई एम योर फैकल्टी, सो प्लीज यू कैन यूज माई कोड ARLIFE. 7999 का कोर्स है. गो अहेड, गेट द कोर्स, attend my live classes, recorded lectures, PDFs, notes, MCQs, mock test papers. We will be providing you with everything. All right. So going ahead with this. Okay. So first of all, let's have a look at the entire syllabus of English literature that we have. So UGC NET ने अपना English literature course 10 units में divide करके रखा है. First unit is drama. Poetry is the second. Third is fiction and short story. Fourth is non-fiction prose. Unit 5, language, basic concepts, theories, pedagogy, English in use. Unit 6 is English in India, history, evolution, future. Unit 8, cultural studies. Unit 7, that is, Unit 8 is literary criticism. Unit 9 is literary theory, post-World War II. And Unit 10 is research, methods, and materials in English language. All right, so this is the entire course. How are you going to go ahead with this course? We will discuss this. Okay, so I'm going to discuss some important books also, what method you need, what charts you need. We are going to discuss all of that. All right. So guys, understanding the UGC NET English Literature exam. First, you have to understand that how does UGC NET exam function. All right. So the UGC NET English Literature exam is designed to test your comprehensive understanding, your broad understanding of English literature, critical theories, and language skills. It includes 2 papers. Paper 1, that is general teaching and research aptitude, and paper 2 is your subject specific. Okay, so general teaching, research aptitude, इसमें आपको ICT से भी questions आते हैं. Such kind of questions come. Paper 1 is also important. If you secure a good percentage in paper 1 and your paper 2 is strong, JRF आपके हाथ से कहीं नहीं गया. Okay, so we are providing a very comprehensive lessons for paper 1 as well as paper 2 in the same course. Affordable rates as compared to the market price, but the quality of content that you are getting is much better. Okay, so this is for you all. All right, so going ahead to excel, it's important to prepare with a clear strategy, focusing on you need a strategy to prepare for any exam. आप ऐसे नहीं कि किसी दिन उठाया ये unit पढ़ लिया वो unit पढ़ लिया. No, this is a national level exam. You need to prepare with a very strong idea that what are you studying, what are you preparing. Okay, so this strategy is important. So let us look at the strategy. Divide the syllabus into sections. Okay, strategies to study for UGC NET English Literature exam. There is one strategy where you can go unit by unit. यूनिट बाय यूनिट में क्या होता है कि अगर आप पहली बार नेट के लिए पढ़ रहे हैं तो इट्स नॉट ईजी फॉर यू टू गो यूनिट बाय यूनिट, क्योंकि एक कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव अंडरस्टैंडिंग नहीं मिलेगी अगर ड्रामा आप अलग पढ़ेंगे, पोइट्री अलग पढ़ेंगे, नॉवल अलग पढ़ेंगे. Instead of going unit by unit, I would always say go age by age. Okay, so हम लोग पढ़ते हैं British literature. So this is the first British literature. This is जो सबसे प्राइमरी हमारे 70% questions British literature से आते हैं. So British literature from Chaucer to modern writers. This is the basic of it, British literature. All right. So इसमें do not go drama by drama, poetry by poetry, novel by novel. जैसे कि units हैं. Go by the entire British literature and वहाँ पे go age by age. You are doing age of Renaissance. You are doing Restoration period. Then comes the Augustan age. Then comes your Romantic age. Go age by age. इससे क्या होगा कि first of all you are getting to know about drama, poetry, novels and everything of that age. Plus जो extra questions आते हैं, जो cultural aspect था, entire age का, क्योंकि आपको ages तो पढ़नी ही पढ़नी है, but you know the cultural aspects also you get to know. For instance, शेक्सपियर के टाइम में 1588 में उन्होंने स्पेनिश अर्माडा जीता था, दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट. 1666 में ग्रेट फायर ऑफ लंदन हुआ था, जो बहुत ज़्यादा you know, it was very very brutal. Okay, a lot many people died, there was a lot of destruction. You get to know that there was Royal Society that was established in Restoration period. Okay, so इस तरह से you get to know the extra things which are very relevant in the exam and which are asked in the exam. Okay, and this is how I go ahead with my teaching. Once your British literature is done, you come to Indian English literature key works and authors. Guys, Indian English literature से कम 40% questions पूछे जाते हैं अब एग्जाम में. Why? Because that is our literature. In fact, you go to any central university, अगर आप कोई भी state university, central university में अपना proposal लेके जाएं, PhD proposal लेके जाएं, if your proposal is very strong and it is regarding Indian English text and literature, so आपको ज़्यादा टेंशन मिलेगा, आपको ज़्यादा उस पर you know inclination मिलेगा. Because why UGC NET wants कि research हो तो हमारे literature पे हो. Okay, so this is not a discouragement कि जो लोग और भी literature पे करें, go ahead. If you have a strong argument, please present. But what I'm trying to say is that yes, UGC NET emphasizes a lot on Indian English authors, and the best part is कि हमारा literature है, हमारे ground पे बनता है, so we have an idea about it. We can know about it. Okay, ज़्यादा बहुत authors नहीं है पढ़ने के लिए, बहुत ज़्यादा हम लोग एकदम you know बहुत लंबा टाइम पे नहीं जाना है. हाँ, we have to study तोरू दत्त, हेनरी डिरोजियो, औरोबिंदो घोष, ये सब हमें पढ़ना है. बट 1947 के बाद का लिटरेचर बहुत पूछा जाता है. ओके, हाल फिलहाल में दे हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट निसिम इज़िकल एंड यू नो आसिफ कुरुम्बॉय, इन सब का बहुत पूछा था. यू नो दे टॉक्ड अबाउट सलमान रुश्दी, दैट वाज आस्क्ड. सो दैट मेक्स अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इंडियन इंग्लिश लिटरेचर. देन कम्स योर लिटरेरी क्रिटिसिज्म थ्योरी, थॉरो अंडरस्टैंडिंग. दिस इज इनएविटेबल. लिटरेरी क्रिटिसिज्म तो आपको लाइक देयर इज एंटायर यूनिट, यू हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम स्क्रैच. The thing is कि how to study literary criticism. Okay, इतनी theories हैं मैम, कहाँ से शुरू होता है, Greek criticism से शुरू होता है, where to end. This I have made a very simple structured entire study guide on literary criticism for all of my students. So whenever I will be going ahead with this unit, will be a cakewalk for all of you. Okay. Similarly, you have American, European, world literature, must know authors. इसमें also you have to study in the same manner जैसे आप और units पढ़ रहे हैं. You have to go by age. You have to see कि कौन सी age में कौन से dramatists ज़्यादा important थे. The best part about American, Europe and world literature is कि you know बस कुछ famous लोगों पे आपको, कुछ famous authors पे, poets पे, dramatists पे आपको focus करना है. And then that is the repeated question that you get in the exam. Then comes your cultural and media studies, a recent addition that requires a general understanding. Cultural media studies is just not कि ये theory किसने लिखा है, वो theory किसने लिखा है. Cultural studies is also implementing. Now they don't ask you direct questions. UGC NET आपसे बोलता है कि आप implement करके एक question देगा, उसका समझ देगा और आपको implement करके बताना होगा. So cultural studies is very fun. Okay, once you get to know कि cultural studies में ये पूछ रहे हैं, you have a very good idea and you are able to solve every question. You know, उसको पढ़ने में मज़ा आता है, उसको पढ़ाने में मज़ा आता है. I have a very simplistic way of teaching cultural studies. Okay, there is this cultural studies book that's by Oxford publication. मैं उसी से पढ़ाती हूँ and I'm very glad that all my students were very happy when the last time सारे questions उसी से आए थे. Okay, so let's go ahead with this. Next you have is focus on chronology. Guys, this year UGC NET August 2024 में chronology पे कितना focus किया गया है? Right, so chronology is a must. You must know the birth of the authors, their work years, and chronology of the age. That is also important. So understanding the chronology of British literature is important. Renaissance में कौन से authors थे? Important authors इनका birth year क्या है? That is very much asked. उनका chronology work क्या है? That is asked. Renaissance, Neoclassical period, Romantic, Victorian, Modernism, Postmodernism also, the contemporary period. Everything is important. All right. Next you have is daily practice with MCQs. Okay, so this is the reason that you know why I always encourage my students that yes, self-study is important, but when you take guidance from you know a place which has a structured system wherein MCQs are given to you almost every day, you have an idea कि इसको कैसे पढ़ना है, कैसे करना है, कैसे याद करना है. So over here you will be getting daily practice with MCQs and you must do this. इफ यू हैव अ बुक, आप कोई बुक ले लीजिए, कुछ भी है, यू कैन डू इट ऑन एनी, यू नो, you take a book, there are MCQs in a book, or if you still haven't availed the course, go ahead, avail the course. There are MCQs in the course, so practice solving multiple questions daily. MCQs are often tricky in UGCNS and they just cannot text, but your understanding, okay, so this is important. Next is make use of summary and notes. Guys, literature is one of the most theoretical subject. कोई इसमें you know, there's no formula, there is no experiment that you can do here. So subjects like literature, law, history, they are very theoretical. इसमें you cannot read every given text, okay, so you need to have an understanding of good summary. कौन सा point important है, summary भी बहुत तरीके के available है net पे. Learn to figure out that what is important for you. For instance, of course, I don't teach my students the entire text. इट्स इम्पॉसिबल कि पूरा का पूरा हिस्ट्री ऑफ लिटरेचर आपने टेक्स्ट बाय टेक्स्ट, वर्ड बाय वर्ड पढ़ाया, बट आई नो कि इस समरी में क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है, व्हाट कैन बी आस्क्ड. ओके, सो समरीज का एनालाइज करना, दैट व्हाट इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट इज गिवन, व्हाट कैरेक्टर्स नीड टू बी एम्फेसाइज, किस कैरेक्टर का ट्रेट एम्फेसाइज करना है, कौन से कैरेक्टर इंपॉर्टेंट है, this all understanding you have to get. And summaries पढ़ना है, जितनी पढ़ना है पढ़ें, but understand that what summary is important, what summary is not. There are 4-line summary also, it is no good. थोड़ा summary ऐसा पढ़ो कि समझ में आए कि okay, this is the thematic concern, this is the symbolism that is used, these are the motives, the concerns that are being addressed in the text, okay, these are the characters and they represent what, they hold for what. So make use of summaries and mock tests. As I discussed, MCQs, mock tests that you will be getting, they are important. They must be done every day. एक rule बना लो कि मुझे आज एक mock test करना है. Previous year questions उठा लीजिए, वो करिए. कोई भी mock test का book उठा ली, वो करिए. So you know, you need to inculcate the habit कि before going to bed, I have to do this and do these kind of mock tests. अब ये हो सकता है कि पूरा ना कर पाओ, कोई बात नहीं, मिनिमम टारगेट करो कि मुझे 25 to 30 क्वेश्चंस आज करने ही करने हैं. डू नॉट स्लीप विदाउट कंप्लीटिंग दोज 30 क्वेश्चंस. Like just do it before going to bed. Okay, make it a habit, make it a practice. All right. Next you have is important books for UGC NET English Literature. Guys, these are the books that you must read, you must have in your library as literature student. I tell this to my graduation student, master students, PhD students कि अगर ये आपकी collection में books में नहीं है as literature student, then please go ahead and have these books. Why? Because these need to be read. मैं इन्हीं books से पढ़ाती हूँ. The only thing about these books is that they are time consuming. You cannot read these books like in a span of 2 months. There's entire your course, your life and everything. What I do is that these are the texts जिसे मैं simplify करती हूँ, मैं points बनाती हूँ and इन्हीं से मैं पढ़ाती हूँ. So what are these texts? History of English Literature by David Duchess, a comprehensive guide to British literature. Guys, मैं Routledge History of English Literature से भी पढ़ाती हूँ. That is my go-to text. Okay, that I have not added here, but that's equally very, very important. That is the text जहाँ से बहुत questions आते हैं. Glossary of Literary Terms by M.H. Abrams. I take this as the Bible of literature. ये must read है book. Okay. Contemporary Literary and Cultural Theory by Pramod K. Nayyar. आपको it's an Indian author, but very good understanding in simple language. And also एक Hans Burton's की literary theory आती है. That's PDF is available online. Okay, इन सब का भी PDF check कर लेना, शायद online available होगा. So you know, Hans Burton's का literary theory is something from where I teach, उसका बहुत comprehensive है. उसमें animal studies भी है, film studies भी है. You talk about cultural studies and everything is there. All right. Then Indian Writing in English by M.K. Nayak. अगर Indian Writing in English की history जाननी है, M.K. Nayak जो साहित्य अकेडमी publication है, उससे बेहतर कोई text नहीं है. Okay. The Norton Anthology of English Literature, excellent for broader understanding of the exam and of the literature text. So these are the books that are very important for you to study. Next you have is authors and works. Guys, ये जो author की list दी है मैंने बहुत concise दी है, बहुत ही limited दी है. But remember one thing, that all these authors तो आपको आने ही आने हैं. ओके, मतलब ये है कि इंडिस्पेंसिबल लिस्ट है. यू कैन नॉट डू अवे विद इट. यू आर सिटिंग फॉर एनी एग्जाम, नेट, यूपीएससी, टीजीटी, पीजीटी, वॉट एवर, दीज टेक्स्ट entire analysis, summary, plot line, characters, themes. You must know about these. When they were written, where were they performed, when they were performed, and all this. Okay. So William Shakespeare ka key sonnets, plays like Hamlet, Macbeth, and Tempest. Geoffrey Chaucer ka Canterbury Tales. John Milton ka Paradise Lost. Charles Dickens ka Great Expectation, Hard Times. Virginia Woolf ka Mrs. Dalloway, A Room of One's Own. T.S. Eliot का The Wasteland, Four Quartets, and Indian English Literature में R.K. Narayan, Malgudi Days, Salman Rushdie, Midnight Children, Vikram Seth, A Suitable Boy, Arundhati Roy, The God of Small Things. Okay, so this is the text. I'm not saying that ये पढ़ लिया और net clear हो जाएगा. No, ये पढ़ोगे तो you need to study this for the exam, because ये तो 100% आ सकता है आपके exam में. But of course more knowledge is required, but these are indispensable texts you must know as English literature student. Then American literature mein there's Herman Melville, Moby Dick, Toni Morrison, Beloved, Sylvia Plath, The Bell Jar. Literary theory and criticism is Plato, Aristotle, classical criticism. Terry Eagleton, Marxist criticism. Roland Barthes, structuralism and post-structuralism. And Edward Said is post-colonial theory. All right. Next you have is types of multiple questions to expect in the exam. Chronology पूछी जाती है बहुत ज़्यादा. We know that. Themes and techniques पूछी जाती हैं exam में. मैच द फॉलोइंग बहुत आता है. आपको वर्क दे दिया जाएगा, टेक्स्ट दे दिया जाएगा, या पोएम दे दी जाएगी, या कोई लाइन दे दी जाएगी, एंड बोलेंगे मैच करिए कौन से ऑथर्स हैं. थ्योरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस होते हैं लिटरेरी थ्योरी और कल्चरल स्टडीज में. कल्चरल स्टडीज में क्वेश्चंस रिलेटिंग टू मॉडर्न कल्चर एंड इन्फ्लुएंसेस इन लिटरेचर. So these are the type of multiple questions that you must expect in your exam. Next you have is tips for making informed guesses. Guys, it is likely that you might not know all the questions, of course, but informed guesses क्या होते हैं, wherein you have the ability कि eliminate कैसे करना है, कि एक guess करो जो कि आपको पता है कि ठीक है ये guess है, लेकिन there is a high chance that this will be right. उसकी क्या होती है, एलिमिनेशन टेक्निक इज द बेस्ट वन वी हैव. जैसे कि केबीसी में होता है ना 50-50 एग्जैक्टली. सो एलिमिनेट ऑप्शंस, नैरो डाउन चॉइसेस बाय एलिमिनेटिंग द मोस्ट लाइकली आंसर्स फर्स्ट. एक आपने एलिमिनेट किया, दूसरा एलिमिनेट किया. दिस इज हाउ यू एलिमिनेट. Look clues for the question. Sometimes the phrasing of a question can hint at the right answer. Now with this I'll just give you an example. For instance, आपने बोला कि विजय तेंदुलकर जो इंडियन ड्रामेटिस्ट है वो कौन सी लैंग्वेज में लिखता है, एंड द ऑप्शंस आर हिंदी, बंगाली, मराठी एंड ओडिया. Now you get to know कि okay हिंदी नहीं है because I haven't heard this name, and Hindi whatever that you have to understand this. And then Bengali nahi hai because it does not sound like a Bengali name. Okay, so Tendulkar is a very Marathi name. It sounds like a Maharashtra name, right? So over there you can apply such techniques, such wisdom, intelligence, thoda smartness apply karna hota hai for informed guesses. And yes, Vijay Tendulkar writes in Marathi and English, right? Then you have don't familiar terms. If you recognize part of the answer that relates to the question, use it to make an informed guess. Okay, so familiar terms are also there. Kabhi strike kar jata hai ki okay, I have read this somewhere. Trust your instinct also. Don't overthink and trust your instinct. Okay, so I always say that humans में एक sixth sense होता है. That is sixth sense is like you have the ability to instinctually think okay this is right or this is wrong. Okay, so instinct को trust करो. Don't overthink. जो लगे सबसे पहले की answer है उसके बारे में सोचो. नहीं आए उसका reason, then you think about the other option. But instinct is a very strong factor in informed guesses. Okay, then you have Farrell tips. Revise regularly, guys. इससे ज़्यादा कोई tip आएगी नहीं काम पे. Read every day, revise every day. This is a national level exam. Thousands and thousands of students are sitting for that, and you have to outshine among them. Remember this. So yes, smart work is important, but there is no alteration to hard work. Okay, इसका कोई substitute नहीं है. Hard work करना पड़ेगा. Stay updated. कौन साहित्य अकेडमी जीत रहा है, कौन बुकर प्राइज, नोबेल प्राइज, ये अपडेट रखना पड़ेगा. And stay confident. Okay, always believe in yourself. Okay, I remember when I cracked JRF on the day of the exam, everybody was there, everybody was sitting, and we were just about to enter the exam. All I was doing is I was having deep breaths, okay, just to calm myself, and I had that inner confidence in me that this time I will crack JRF. I have prepared well. I have the confidence. I know all the answers. Keep telling this to yourself. Keep instilling positivity and optimism in yourself that yes, you are preparing every day. You have the confidence, and yes, you will crack JRF NET this year. All right. So this confidence only comes when you are preparing. एक तरफ ये बोल रहे हो कि मैं कर लूँगा, दूसरी तरफ प्रिपेयर नहीं कर रहे हो, तो दैट विल बी अ प्रॉब्लम. Prepare, work hard and be confident. Okay. And okay, so with this guys, I am coming to the end of my lecture. That this is how you are going to have a strategy for your UGC NET English Literature. I have come with the course. Study IQ has brought this course 7999 ka. You can use my code AR Life and get discounts. We are doing a very comprehensive study. Jitna bhi maine discuss kiya hai, I will be your mentor in the past 3 months. In the coming 3 months, and to all my students that I have been the mentor in the past 3 months, everybody's done phenomenally well. So guys, go ahead, avail the course, do smart study, do hard work study, and sky is the limit for you. Thank you everyone.